Hello, everybody. Welcome. What's going on? How is everyone doing? What's up, Oshik? One minute here. Okay. Anyways, yeah. We're gonna be working on Starground today. Who would have guessed? Um, been making good progress with the space hub. Just gotta keep grinding things out with that. Um, I'm probably gonna try and get this update up for February 7th because that's the beginning of the Two Left Thumbs sale. So we are gonna have to get things moving pretty quick, right? But I mean, we're getting there, right? I mean, we have the basis for everything already in the game, so I mean, it's not gonna be that hard to get everything ready to go. But yeah, um, but yeah, we'll probably be working more in the space hub today, just adding in more decorations and stuff, and fixing the NPC shops. I need to separate all their pieces and add collision shapes and stuff to them, so we'll do that. Um, and yeah, I want to do a little bit of the modding stuff. I wanted to add like an order to the mod load order, um, so that you can load them in order, and then perhaps dependency support also. So yeah, I think that would be fun. All right, let's jump into it. So I did work on a couple things last night, as you can probably already see. So there's a continue button now. Whenever you've loaded into a save, whether it's from this load game menu or you saved while you were in the game, the last save will be now the continue button, right? So it's just going to make things easier if you have a save. And also it remembers like your multiplayer settings. So let's say that you did manual hosting on some IP and then you hit continue, it'll still use all that info. So it's just kind of convenient. I also I kind of rearranged the options menu a bit. So the general menu is better now. Um, and what we also did was I added an accessibility menu for like screen shake and all that stuff, right? So yeah, I think it's just gonna be better that way. It was getting, and then I also moved some like these, and it controls the audio and it has the music delay button. Just sort of reorganizing because general had like a billion things in it, and then these were always kind of empty. So I figured it made sense to move some things around, right? But yeah, it's looking pretty good now. What's up, Noel? How's it going? Yeah, it's so nice. I can just hit continue now, and I'm loaded in. So it'll be nice for testing. um, yeah, doing good. Nice. Yeah, also sorry for the super late start to stream today. Um, I did not mean to, but that's just how it happened, I guess. Get that fish. We're gonna get this fish. Yeah, we'll have to work more on fishing. One thing we're gonna have to do is oh yeah, I forgot the big fish are really difficult to catch. Um, we're gonna have to make fishing work on multiplayer. It's not gonna be super easy, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Oh, 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 come on. I'm losing all my progress. Oh, oh no. Oh no, bro. He's a tricky little guy. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways. Space Hub's definitely coming along, though. We can go to that and take a look at what we got going on. So, yeah, the spawning, we have to fix that. It's broken right now because we spawn in the middle for some reason. So I have to enable world. No clip, true. But it's looking good. We got the plants in here now. Which is nice. I want to add more plants just kind of along the walls and stuff, and just some more random decorations around, right? So, and probably some more floor tile variations. Maybe more ships. I don't know. Maybe just one more ship, and then this one has crates or something. But yeah, Space Up definitely still needs a lot more just decorations in general. So we will be working on that. I would also love to do a little like counter here for like a sort of a food court, right? So I think that would be cool because I want to have an NPC over here that sells food. So yeah. Eventually we'll resprite the fountain to kind of match the style better, but yeah, not right now though. Up to 5k VBB, let's go. Nice. Yeah, we got the funny guy. The vending machine. Yeah, this stuff needs to be completely redone because these never had collision, which was always bad because you could just walk through them all weird. And I would also like to add in some like variations for the walls. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah. There just needs to be more stuff in here, I feel like, right? Like, I mean, it's fine to have these drawers, but they're empty and like it doesn't feel like it's lived in or whatever. This guy's kind of like a resource seller, right? Like he sells you resources. So maybe like having like a stack of resources or a log pile in here just to like kind of indicate what does this guy actually sell, right? And same with Basala, we did much better in that sense where there's like a rack of weapons and weapon boxes and a little, you know, which is good. But I'd like to even more in here, I think would be a good idea. So, yeah. We will do all that. I also think our space ambience is too loud. So let's see here. Where is the freaking... Oh yeah, we might also add selling items. Yeah, because I've been wanting to do that. We'll probably do like a little trading terminal thing. So yeah. Where is it? Okay, right here. It's too loud. Yeah, problem is that I don't have... I could just... change the volume with the ambience player, but I don't have like system set up for that, right? So I don't know. I might just bake the audio to be a little quieter. I don't know. Let's see if we can add in a the ability to do that, right? Because what I do here is I say like, you know, pick the track and all that stuff. But maybe I could change it so that I have a volume set to it, right? Because there's this music maximum thing, right? I could just set whatever the music maximum is for the music or the ambience. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Yeah, and like, instead of how I have it now, I really should do this better. Let's go to, all the audio stuff. This is kind of stupid how I have it. Do I have it in here, right? Yeah. Because I have it like, I don't know, it's stupid. It's really dumb. Also, what's up, Astro? How's it going? Because the region should be like this, right? I should just say Starground region Viridian. This is going to be better that way. So I can just like check what region are we in and then grab the music. Same with Tyria. Tyria. And then like the dungeon. I think I have a region for Enceladus. Let's call that Enceladus 1. Enceladus 2. Starground regions, Space Hub. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is dictionary with all the music. I kind of feel like I want to make it a dictionary, and then it has like an array of all the volume or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. I'm just gonna make the ambience of the second dungeon the same, but yeah. Tyria. Now, main menu doesn't have an ID, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just do let's just call it one main menu. But make it more cool and technical. Main underscore menu. All right. I think there's just gonna be a better way to do this, because then I can just grab it from the ID and I can cut down on the amount of code in here. So yeah, what I'll do then is for every single ambience and stuff, like this, I'll do I'll make these things dictionaries, I guess. I don't know how I want to do this, so that I can attach more info to them. I'll just add support for some of them being dictionaries, and I'll just say stream volume minus 15, right? All right, so that should be okay. Let's save that really quick. Let's go back into here, and I'm just gonna say, right, okay, yeah, so this works if global in-game, otherwise main menu. I wish I could do pick random if it's, I guess I'll check. All right, so now in here, this is where it's all stupid right now. Boom, get rid of all this stuff. I'll get rid of like almost all of them. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Welcome in. I am currently making the audio stuff better because right now it's stupid. So global end game on that business, else. Here we go. Let's just do else and then or yeah. We'll just say elif global dot current region ID. Sound dictionary dot get current region ID dot size greater than 0. Then I'm going to say sound dictionary, get it again. Var dict is that. A new track will be dict dot pick random. Okay, that'll be better. So what's up, Psycho? How's it going? All right, I'm just getting this audio stuff worked out, and then we will head on over. What is type? So 0 is music, 1 is ambience. Oh, or type is 1. Yeah, he's kind of stupid. So let's do this. I can say new track is equal to sound dictionary dot. We have to get the current region ID. So I'll just do what I did again before. Dictionary is get that. Empty array. All right, give me 1 minute, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Storm right now, 85-mile-per-hour winds. Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy. Don't get blown away. Okay, so now I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, if dict done is empty, as long as it's not empty, or I'll just say size is greater than 0. So now I can get rid of all this stupid garbage, right? And just do this. So what I have to do though is I have to get the current region ID. Oh yeah, I have to be careful about this, right? So I have to say current region ID plus underscore plus global dot current level. Hopefully this will work. And get rid of this one. So as long as size is greater than 0. So this is where I need to check. So if the dictionary dot pick random, let's just say this var sound is that. If sound is a dictionary, then otherwise just do it like that, right? So new track will be equal to sound dot stream, and then also maximum music maximum. Is that what it is? Yeah. Really, that should be working for both, right? Yeah. So then we'll set music maximum to sound dot volume. Okay. Hopefully this works. I just have to do the same thing down here. Well, that's just for the main menu. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted my code. I did. That's okay. We'll just copy this stuff, but no current level business. Okay, so we get an array. If it's greater than 0, grab the value. If it's dictionary, then set the stream and volume. Otherwise, do that. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Also here, otherwise, then I'm going to say music maximum is -10, so it resets every time. All right. So now this should let us kind of control the volume, which is good. Hopefully. This might crash and die. I don't know. Let me make sure. That seems good. This stuff seems good. Music maximum. Yeah. Also, this is not a dictionary. I don't know why I called it that. Music list. Sound is music list. I pick random. Okay. I'm going to save it, run load it, see what happens. I am going to pause the overlay music so we can check this music. So guys, I got a freaking hot dog. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Playing the main menu. Let's join into the game. Should start to play the in-game music. Yes. Goody, goody, goody. So if we go to the Space Hub, should be a little more balanced now. Yeah. Can't even like hear it. I don't think it's playing. What's my current region and stuff? Oh yeah, it doesn't say. But we should be in the Space Hub. So it should have gotten that and set the volume. I don't know why it didn't work. Let's check this script. So if we're in a dungeon, otherwise, get it at the current ID. If it's greater than 0. Right, so I know this is old music, but it's also it's the same for the ambience. Pick a random one. If it's a dictionary, new track will be sound at stream, and music maximum will be sound at volume. But it does not seem to work. Oh, makes it look so much more efficient than mine? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I am the guy that created it, so it's easy for me to to do it, right? But yours is looking pretty good. I think you sent a picture in Discord, right? Yeah, I don't know why this didn't, like, do it. I'm just gonna print in here whatever sound is. Sorry that this is super loud. Yeah, I don't know why I did it 4 times. That is a little bit odd. So hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, well let's go back to Space Hub, see what happens. Okay, so it just didn't do anything. So I think that's our issue, is that it's just not grabbing the values here. So I'm gonna print out what our region ID is. Never guess what I'm doing right now, yeah? Let's try this again. Okay, let's go back to the Space Hub. So it did say weird. Now it's just printing. So it's just continually trying to set the music, but it's failing for some reason. So that's interesting. It is region. Oh, the region for the Space Hub is one word. That's why it's failing. Okay. Let's go fix that. Is that how I have it listed in the... I should change that, honestly. For what I use, no, I am using Godot. Yeah. I've had a really good time with it. I think, it's definitely my favorite one that I've used before, I would say. So yeah. Yeah, so region space hub, we'll do that with a underscore. Let me just make sure I don't reference it like this anywhere. Okay, no, I don't. So it should be okay just to do that. I don't think it'll mess anything up. Oh, the only thing we have to do then is go into our inventory display spaceship to the space hub and change the ID to have an underscore. Because it's two distinct words, so yeah. Let's try this again. We got an ad starting in 1 minute. But what game engine would you recommend for a complete beginner? Honestly, Godot, I would probably recommend. Godot is very quick to figure out, right? Like, it's easy. So if you want something super easy and intuitive, Godot is probably a safe bet. Game Maker's okay, but there's actually a lot of garbage that you have to learn to do Game Maker, so I kind of wouldn't recommend it. And Unity is pretty hard, so honestly, Game Maker I feel like is the easiest for a beginner. But yeah. And you know, it's you can kind of use whatever engine you want. I mean, it's not like you have to use the easy engine, right? So there we go. Now I hear all this stuff. Just trying to see if this is like at a good volume for the ambience. So like, let's just say there's no music. I feel like it's fine. Seems okay. Maybe a little bit quieter. But I don't want it to be inaudible. Yeah, we'll go a little bit quieter. So back in global, we'll just set it like -18 and we'll call it there. All right. Cool stuff. Can't hear music. I just don't have it on because we're testing music stuff. I changed how the music dictionaries work. Because before for some dumb reason, I had all the music and the ambience like not linked to the region ID, right? So it would just be some random keyword, which is bad. Um, but now it will just be whatever the region ID is, and in our audio player, it'll just grab the region ID, and then we're good. So yeah, things are looking up. Yeah, so I think that's it. I just wanted to fix that really quick because it was kind of stupid before. I guess I'll add that to the, things that I did. Change the music and ambience lists to use region IDs. Random strings. Okay. Anyways, now we can turn the music back on. Okay. All right. Yeah, Space Hub is getting there. Just needs more decorations. Let's see what else we got on the list. I don't know. We could do a whole bunch of things, honestly. I don't know. Ayo, what's up, Dylan? My breaks I'm locking in. Sounds good. Yeah. Feel free to send that over whenever. I am ready to add in the fishing NPC. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix up these guys' little shops. Because they're all weird and bad. Max Solos, what's up? Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, like these guys, I need to take this big sprite and just separate it because it's stupid how it is right now. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I restarted my computer, so my internet's closed. Hot dog. You know, guys? Did that say my IP? Oh, well, it's not a real IP. I just put that in as a test. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm hosting this on multiplayer, I think, technically, because that's what the last... Yeah. I should probably reload this in single player. Okay. Let's go to... So they have these, like, stalls. I can go to the snail stall. And we're going to separate all these pieces into their own thing, right? So, like, this one will just be the rug. Uh-oh. Computer? Dude, okay. Rip, I guess. Oh, okay. I wish there was like an auto crop thing where it would just crop to the extents of where the pixels are, you know? But whatever. All right, so we got the rug. Let's get this as a separate thing. This is like the cabinet. Does the president have a cabinet? Not like in the legal sense, but like just in the office, a cabinet, like this. I'd like to think so. All right, right there. Let's do this little guy down here. Bump. But do a new thing. It's a funny little table. Get rid of the white bits. No, stop. Okay. Now this, unfortunately, has been merged into one sprite, so we're gonna have to fix that. Let's move this guy. This is just gonna be... Well, I'm not gonna name them yet. Now we gotta do some high-tech stuff right here. We gotta crop out the plant, right? This is a... Oh, this is high stakes, guys. There we go. And now this is to be redrawn. Because it's all dead. Cool. Oopsies. Why is anti-aliasing on? Who did that? Okay, so let's just freaking redo it. Can't be that hard, right? I guess that's how it is. Yeah. And let's get rid of all this random trash in here. So I think I've duplicated these. I think I can just grab this one and like kind of replace it. Let's try it. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can just cut out the stupid bits. But like, let's see. This one will go right there. Somewhere in here. Well, there needs to be a third one in here. I don't know. It's stupid how I drew this. I think I'm just gonna redo it. You know, it's kind of a mess. Let's do that. Yeah, and like the line isn't straight either, right? That's the other issue I noticed. So I'm just like, yeah, frick it. Let's redo this because it's just stupid. Like that isn't a 2 right there, so it's like, what is going on, you know? Okay, this will be better. And then, yeah, because it's like 3 up here. I don't know what is going on right now, bro. What is happening? And not in the good way. Okay. This will be much better. Yes. Let's see. Looks okay for the most part. It's about what I want. Yeah. This will be a little better. Now what I'm going to do is just copy it. And rebuild this freaking thing. See, because now I can just do that, and now it's good. So we just keep the top line. I'm all about the top line, baby. There we go. Look at that. Look how nice and organized and good. Beauteous. And then we just copy this whole thing. Let's move it over here. And just paste them underneath, right? Just like this. I'll have to merge every time. It's okay, there's only 3 layers. There we go. How's that looking? I think that looks better, probably. Now we can go in and like clean up these little guys and fix them. But yeah. Oops. Because those ones would be dark since they're obscured in shadow. Right. I believe so. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe in some of these spots we can highlight it. Paradox, what's up? How's it going? How are you doing? Like maybe we even do that. Oh, I was wondering why it was stupid. Perhaps we do that. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Check it. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect. Now, this one over here, I say, go away. Bye. All right. And let's re-outline. Right there. Okay. Maybe I'll even just do this. Yeah. All right. Sickalicious gamers. People, is that a word? Probably not. Okay. Last thing I want to do, obviously, is that the bottom should not have an outline. I forgot. Well, it should, but it should be like this. All right. Coolio. Let's do that so they're like separate, distinct things. Cool. Finally figured out how to make the shader I was wanting to make. It's fully implemented. Nice. That's awesome. It is very nice once you finally figure out your shader troubles, right? Because shaders are sometimes a freaking nightmare. But yeah. That's really awesome, though. Congrats on that. Yeah, I am just working away at Starground today. Right now we're fixing up the some of the Space Hub stuff right now. One thing that's always annoyed me was that the stalls for like the shopkeepers was always really weird because it was like one sprite. So I couldn't like rearrange things and then to do like the physics shapes for everything. It was kind of a nightmare. So I'm going through all the shopkeeper stall pieces and I'm separating them into their own sprites so that we can arrange them better and do physics shapes for each one instead of just one stupid one. So yeah. The other day was watching Smalls the Kobold and told him the conveyor belts in the game he was making reminded me of your game, and he looked up your game, was trying to say the art was a blatant copy of Forager. I really wouldn't say so. Forager definitely has a different style. Forager's style compared to Starground's color palette and stuff is much more harsh. I mean, it's pretty obvious just looking at like the pure black outlines and all that kind of stuff, right? If we look at screenshots of Forager. So I definitely say things look a bit different now, especially as time has moved on, right? Yeah. Of course, Forager was an inspiration, but I really don't. I think, especially now with like fishing and just all these other things that we've kind of added since the archaic times, I think it's starting to differentiate a lot more, which is good. Nobody owns a patent on White Man for the Color World. Yeah, there's a lot of games that look like that, for being real. There's what's that one? I can't remember that, but there's another game, or like Fez has a white guy. Fez game. This is the guy for Fez. Yeah, I didn't realize he looks just like the Starground guy, but he does. I saw it one day. I'm like, is that the Starground guy? And then I realized, oh, it's the Fez guy. But he looks just like the Starground guy. It's kind of funny. There's a million characters that look like this. This isn't a unique character design. This is like as basic as it gets, right? So yeah. But Soon I would like to add in, hopefully, skin customization and hats. But yeah, what's up, MBG? How's it going? What do I want to call this? Green Space Hub Green Plant. Okay. I will save this as Teal Rug. I will save this as... you know what I should do? Honestly, what makes sense for these is to just do it as white, and then I can make the rugs whatever color I want with modulate. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I'm just going to call this oval rug. And we can do the exact same thing with the Basala. Call this filing cabinet. Genius thinking. It's not a bad idea. Call this wavy table. Call this general store stand. And call this compartment. What do I call it? Store compartments. Store compartment. Store storage. Sure. Okay. It's time to get real. Let's go to Space Hub. And let's upgrade. So what I'm going to do is basically just change this into a node 2D. And I'm going to call it snail stall still. Then ordering, Y-sort enabled. So now I'm just going to add all the sprites to this. So like our rug. Right? Ordering on the rug, I want to be lower. But yeah, now I can just say if I want the color to be teal. Right? Look at that. We got a red rug. We can do a teal rug. And maybe more, let's see, less blue. Kind of like that. Now we got teal rug. Easy. Fingers hurt, I can't type correctly. It's all good. So we need a bunch of other sprites. We need the compartments or whatever I called them. Or I think I just called storage. See, now I can just be like, yeah, push it over into the corner, right? It's just way better this way. Add another sprite. This will be the stand. Oops. Hope I didn't accidentally move it. Now we're okay. Okay, move the stand over there. We had a couple other things. We had the plant. What did I even call it? Space Hub Green Plant. See, now I can just like rearrange this stuff until I think it looks good, right? It's like maybe I want that back there, and then let's add another sprite. This will be the wavy table. Move that down there. And let's do the, whatchamacallit? The filing cabinet. And I'll just put that right here. So take a look. We got a whole little area, and it just fits this space way better because now I can actually rearrange this stuff to what it needs to be. So let's rename this stuff just so it's easy to tell what it is. Storage. Stand. Plant. Wavy table. Cabinet. All right. What's up, season? My point shift plays being a gamer 24/7. I am gaming a lot. Well, not gaming, but working on gaming, yeah. Well, what's up? How's it going? See, okay, so now I can say, like, for the stand, I want the offset position of this to be, like, really low, right? It's like this, minus 26. So now move that back where I want. It's just same with all this stuff, honestly. Like, this stuff doesn't necessarily have to have a collision shape, right? But as long as the depth ordering works and is correct, I think that's the main thing. So, like, I fixed that. Rug is fine. The wavy table, fix the offset on that to, like, there. -9. Just move it back down. Plant, fix the offset. Wabam. Move it down. Cabinet, fix the offset. -17. Move it down. Okay. In some of these, I will add a collision shape. I will set this one to be a collision polygon. Or not a collision polygon, I'll just do a collision shape 2D. And I'll add a static body. And set a rectangle. Right, doesn't have to be anything crazy, just like that, and set the width to 32. Easy, bingo bongo. I guess I'll add a collision shape to the table. I'm just working on a script for an episode of my... Oh yeah, that's awesome. And nothing for pilot episodes so far, yeah. I would imagine that would be pretty hard to come up with ideas for all that kind of stuff. I do have an idea for a game show I've been thinking about. It was like kind of a stupid, funny thing that me and Ace were talking about, but it might actually be kind of fun. We went on this whole thing of looking at weird, scary houses, like international housing, and just like weird places like Italy and Brazil and stuff. It was kind of fun. But it was like a little game where it's like sometimes the house looks really normal and then you go to one of the images and there's like a dungeon. Like the basement's all scary and dark and like cobblestone. And it's like, what? This is in this house? You know, it's like, so I think it'd be fun to do a game that's like dungeon or no dungeon, and you get like the price of the house and a couple of images, and you have to guess whether it does or does not have a dungeon. So, yeah, I think it'd be fun. It's a stupid thing, but it's, yeah. Yeah, all that if we do the game show stuff, it's probably going to be on the Dad Bod channel. I don't know if we're rebranding or just keeping with the Dad Bod brand. I don't know. I have not been informed, but we'll figure that out. No idea about it? Oh, yeah? What was the idea? Want to hold a meeting soon? Epic. Yeah, we can do that. All right, check it, guys. They all have collision shapes. We don't need a collision shape for the stand, so yeah. All right, so that's just way better, and I can rearrange these whenever I want, and it's epic, and I want to add more things in here now to make it feel more lived in, right? So first off, I want to have like a little pile of logs or something, because he's like, or like a brick stack, right? So let's draw some bricks. What do bricks look like? Something like this. Right? There's a brick. Maybe a very large brick, but it's okay. 6 by 11. Player's like that tall. It's a pretty big brick. Let's, you got bricks in Starground, but I can't get brick. What is the chicanery? I like the bricks being like having a gap. Let's move these down. Ooh. Just like that. The chicanery. Man. What a funny guy. So we got our brick stack. And basically what I want to do is just like, I don't know, have some resources piled up, you know, so it looks like he actually has stuff in his area. So we'll have like a stack of bricks on the side, and then I figured like some logs piled up underneath, right? So let's do that. Just like that. um let's see. Yeah, that'll work. And then this will be like that. But this will also have this one because it's the log on top. Oh. Let's go. Brick. I love brick. Some of these I want the like little, you know, bright bit to be visible, if you know what I'm putting down. Sort of like that. Like maybe they weren't cut evenly. I don't know where the snail guy gets his goods from. He must have a dealer. Oh, it made the sound for me. Did you guys not hear it? YouTube chat shows up. I see it, Dylan. Unless I missed something. If I missed something, let me know. You didn't hear it? You should have heard it because it's on my desktop. So it should have been audible. Today's sponsor. Unless you guys can't hear any... Oh, my audio's broken. You guys weren't joking when you said no music. Okay, I fixed it. Dude. Well, we're fine now. I'm sorry for all of the funnies that we've lost. I know, I'm sorry. I should have listened. That log looks like it's broken.
Break.
There we go. You guys can hear it now, right? And you can hear all the epic audio that you guys couldn't hear before. Alright, I'm sorry. That was my bad. Let's put some straps on here, you know, you gotta strap your logs. Yeah, this is a freaking log pile, guys. Log pile, you know, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little crazy. Check it, guys. We got resources. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in, see what it looks like. Resource stack. Is it a log pile or a pile of logs? Dude, do not hit me with those kinds of questions right now. I don't know. Probably both. No, it's not here yet. No. Okay. Man, you guys missed out on so many epic sounds. Oh. It's smaller than I thought. I think I'm gonna expand it. Let's go to 64. Ah! Sorry. Let's go to 64 again. Okay, now we gotta redo everything. This is why upscaling pixel art always looks bad, as you can see. So don't upscale pixel art, guys. You have to actually redraw it. I hate when people upscale and then just add in a couple pixels and then it's like, look how nice it looks. It doesn't look good, guys. It looks very bad. Lower his jump scare, yeah. See, like, I would never do that. Actually, maybe I would. Can you put one dead pixel somewhere in the space up? Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Gone. Let's see here. No. Need the dark color. Well, this is looking better. It's still kind of trash. Yeah, this is the problem when you upscale. Well, shoot. Let's the nuclear option. I want to make this look nicer. And it was making me angry. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I had a little rage. But don't worry, it'll be better this way. Stack of bricks. And let's redraw these logs. Because the problem is now that they're bigger, like, they have to have some more randomness to their shape. Right? Which they didn't have. And so it just looks kind of really weird and bad. So that's what I'm doing now. Actually, this one would be, like, up here. Okay. From the top, everybody. See, like, on these ones, it should be like... This is gonna be better this way. Okay, now we refine. I have like a couple bits on these ones. It's like... Right, just to kind of indicate some brightness. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then same thing on this one, but brighter. Right. We got the big blobs. Doggies. Quiet on down there. I'm sure you guys can hear the dogs upstairs, I'm sorry. Okay. I hate it, but it's okay, I guess. Let's try and add these like little, you know, appendages that stuck off. Oh, see, it looks weird, like it's... Who made drawing hard? This is all your fault, Dylan. It's not. It looks okay. You know, this is just a random decoration in the Space Hub. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. And then the other thing that all of this is missing, of course, we cannot forget. First off, outline. Let's clean up some of these outlines. And I think some of these could use like a little bit of a, right? Maybe. No. It's okay. It'll do good enough. Just signing after Popeyes and upgrading fried chicken. Let's go. Their ad has worked. All of the people at Popeyes HQ are rejoicing and celebrating right now. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a stupid thing. It's a stupid decoration. It doesn't have to be perfect, dude. All right. And then I'm gonna grab it. We're gonna black it out. Like that. And go 150. Would you look at that? Shadows. I've been doing a lot more shadow stuff recently. I think it just makes the environment look way better when there's shadows. I don't know. Okay, this better be enormous now. I want it to be like this big. Let's see. Bricks aren't that tiny, dude. Come on. Oh yeah. See, we need a big brick stack in here. Okay. I guess I'll also add a frickin'... Let me see, resources, and then add... what app is this? What's up? Do you mean Godot or the drawing app I was using? I presume you mean paint.net. Grab the commission shape. There we go. I can show you though. This is paint.net. It's only for Windows, unfortunately. But you draw. It's a little drawing app. I've been using this ever since I was like, dude, I don't even know. Like 5? Like basically ever since I've had a computer, practically. But yeah. I like it. It's not the best for pixel art. You should probably use Sprite. But I like it because I've been using it for so long and I know it so well. So yeah. Yeah, it has. I have been using it for basically my whole life though, so. Okay, his little area is looking okay. Maybe I'll change some stuff around later, but it's fine for now. Hot dog break. No. It's crumbling. It's a disaster. It's okay. We will recover. It's a long time. It is a long time. Because I am 21, so yeah. Been using it for like what, 6 years? No, wrong number. 16 years. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. Give me a moment. Okay. Hold on. Okay. My hands are covered in ketchup now. Because my dog fell apart. I think I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick. If that's okay, everybody. Before I get sauce all over my setup. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I was muted. I'm back. I just ate a bulka and cabanas, cabanasi? Cabanasi. Cabanasi. Caban. It's an epic sausage though. That looks epic. Reminds me of salami. And then bulka. Bulka food. Hey, yeah? Those look epic. Nice. No way, yeah. I was 5, I was playing pinball in Windows XP, oh yeah. When I was 5, I was making Roblox skins. And I didn't know how PNGs worked. So I just, I made like gloves and stuff for the skins because I was like, I don't know how these work. I'm just going to give them gloves. PNGs and transparency was like a dark evil magic. Roblox did exist. Roblox has been around for a long time. Roblox founding date. Yeah, it launched 2006, so I was 3 when it launched. Yeah, because I played back in like, I'd say like 2008, 9-ish to like 2012. Right? That was my Roblox era. Dude, I played as a guest for so long because I was stupid. I didn't know like you could make an account. So my age, I am 21. Are you 21? Oh yeah, I got all these stupid tiles over here I'm not using now. I wish I could mass select and delete. I can't. I gotta go one by one. Yeah, I guess 0098. That was me. Yeah, I was born in 2003. I was born when Roblox was invented. This year. Me also. I'll be turning 22 on the 21st of February. Don't forget it, because I'm going to expect 1,000,000 gifts. I won't. Don't get me anything. Alright. This is looking good. Dillard! You can't do this to me. You're not that much younger. You can't do this to me. Man. You're probably born in 2004 then. Goodness. Ooh. Alright. Wait, does that add up? Oh no, you were born after me. Yeah, no. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay. What else do we want to do? I guess we can do the same thing that we just did over to here. So let's do it. Basola. I don't know if I called it the Basola stand. I think I just called it the weapons stand. Because I think I made the stand before Basola was birthed. Hey yo, thank you for the cheese time. Where's February? Gotta do a party stream with lots of cheese? Yeah. That'd be epic. What's this one called? Weapons Dealer Stand. Weapons Dealer Stand. Alright, first order of business. Rug. Need a color? Blue. No! No. I'm sorry. I lose, guys. God dang it. Gotta give me a warning, bro. He just dropped me with that. I'm like, what? God dang it. Alright. Orange. It wasn't planned, dude. It feels like it was planned. I feel like I just got targeted. I'm a victim. No! Stop. Okay. Let's fix up this table. We can also add funny shadows to all these things. I know on some of these things I don't have shadows, but I think it'd be nice to have shadows on these. Lost and found box. It's a little broken. We gotta fix it now. But luckily it's easy. Boom. Lost and found. Can't believe you found all this stuff, dude. How'd they get the weapons onto the space hub? Well, I guess there is no rule against no weapons on the space hub, because the Starground guy can walk around with a nuclear bomb in his hand and nobody really cares, so... yeah. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Come on. Stop. No. Okay. No. Guy can't copy these days. Okay. I go take a shower, I'll be back in bed. Sounds good. 9/11 did that. Starground University, there's no security. That's, I can't say that it's epic. Well, no, that is epic that it didn't happen. I can say that. Would anybody be mad if I said it's epic that 9/11 didn't happen? I don't think so. Okay, let's fill in this little gappy boy. So controversial. No. No, 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 no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I regret to inform you all that I, in fact, thought 9/11 was a bad thing. I know. Very controversial. But, I am sorry. Didn't mean to offend anybody. I hope that in time you will forgive me for my crimes. That would be how I would sound in my apology. If I had to do an apology. Sound all epic and like, you know. Today I... No, I'm not actually sorry, but... Man. Okay, so this is a little bit of a shadow, but it needs to be darker. There you go, it's like Shadow the Hedgehog. You know, don't watch Sonic 3 in theaters. Don't do it. What is going on here? What am I doing? I ain't got no side. Let's see. This one, though, can be eliminated. Like that. But this one, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. A little accident happened, but we're fine now. All right. So what is going on here? What is this? What? Oh, it's like the divot for the thing underneath. Alright. I think that looks okay. It is definitely not perfect. But it'll do. Okay, signage. Sign up right here. Yeah, only watch the last 25 minutes. I've heard bad things, everybody. Things that you don't want to hear. Let's see, right there. Okay. Final object. Coming in hot. Guys, if you want to see an actual good film with Sonic in it, just go watch Sans v the Universe, guys. Honestly. Jim's fires a shot at Paramount. God. Those jokesters at Paramount. They don't know what the deal is. They don't know what real cinema is. Okay. I think this'll do. That'll look okay right there. I just want to add a little more shadowing to it because it looks kind of empty without the shadows. All right, let's continue on. So this one needs a shadow. Let's go. Bing. What's going on? Let's expand the width and the height a little bit. Wreck-It Ralph, yeah. Wreck-It Ralph 1 was pretty good. I don't think I ever watched 2. Was there 2? I don't even know. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it sucked. I could imagine. Look at this freaking shadow, guys. We got shadows for days. It's gonna make this environment look so much better with these shadows. Alright, let's fix up this box. Let's go 32 by 48, because I'm cool like that. Now, I don't know what's going on the side of this box here. This is not okay. There we go. What is going on here, brother? Okay. Duplicate. Black. Do it on all the bits. Go global. Okay. And now let's do... Okay. And this box shouldn't be so tall. It should be like that. Does that make any sense with the lighting? I think so. Well, I think so. Also, this doesn't make any sense. This should be like this. It's connected to the ground. What am I doing out here, guys? I think it was a BuzzFeed ad. Yeah. Man. Ralph gets called a slur on YouTube for posting goat screaming videos, and you're supposed to feel really sad about it. Oh, man. I think I would just guffaw and giggle. Not feel sad. Okay, let's call this Lost and Found Box. Shadows, guys. It's kind of a lot of work. Let's call this weapon sign. It's a sign from above. Ah! Sorry, I just freaked out because it went transparent. Hold on, let's do this to this one too. Actually, maybe this one will go like that. Let's call this one the Lost and Found Box. The L desk. Dude, Basal's really got the setup. The L gaming desk and stuff. That's pretty awesome. Call this the nuclear stack. The nuke stack. No, the nuke rack. Nah, just weapons rack. Got more than just nukes on it, guys. Come on. Let's not discriminate. Okay. The shadow I'm going to do for this one is going to be in game. Just because it's a weird shape, so it'll be better that way. But you will see. You will see. Let's duplicate this. Make it all black. Black is night. So shadows are funky to draw. How does this one work? Because like it won't have any shadow up here since it's high up, right? So it'll look like that. And like there wouldn't be dots here, there'd be like that. Yeah. And let's shrink it. Weapon crates. Oops, not creates. There's a weapon of mass destruction, or it's a weapon of mass destruction. It only leaves behind the shadows. It doesn't need one. Yeah. Okay, so we got the rug. Oh, I didn't name it. Square rug. Weapons rack, L desk, lost and found weapon sign. All right. Let's get moving. So I'm going to rename this, or make it a node. Oops, not a node. Node 2D. Yes. Great, now it's been repositioned. Can I just grab it and move it? There we go. Just put it right there in the center of his area. 512. Position. Should go right there, I think is technically the center. I don't know, whatever, we'll figure it out. Nah, 512 is nicer than minus 224 or something. Sure. All right, let's call this the weapons shop. Enable Y sort. Let's add some freaking sprites to here. So, first order of business, our rug. Ordering minus 10 or whatever. I messed up, guys. I was supposed to do this. Oops. White. A little darker. And the darkest. And then let's tint it red. It won't look exactly the same if I tint it red, but it's fine because then we can reuse these rugs in other places, which I think is more important than it looking absolutely perfect. Basala will get a little bit of a color scheme change. Okay. Call this one rug. I always like them standing on the rug. I don't know why. It just feels like it's like a little indicator on the floor where it's like, hey, the guy's here. Let's see what else. We need the weapons rack. So what I was gonna do for this one is add in a polygon 2D so that I can do the shadow like kind of more dynamically. I was gonna do like this. Right? Catching my drift. And then we're gonna recolor this to be black. And we're gonna put it in ordering wherever that is, behind the parent. And then change the modulate to be 150. It'll probably look better that way. But I'm gonna move it around, so like I want it kind of up in the corner, which means now we have to redo our polygon. Like that. Alright, let's keep adding away. We need the weapon crates. Right, and I'll just put those like there. I'm not sure yet where I want those. Let's add the... What else did this guy have? He has this big L desk. I don't know where I want the L desk. Probably just like right there. I needed enough room for the player to get through though, so we do have to keep that into account. Take that into account. We could actually just flip this technically if we wanted to. Like that. But see, it's above the wall? That's kind of weird. Well, I don't know. It's weird because the shadow goes the other way. We'll just do like that. And we'll move Basala up a tiny bit. Go over there. And then move the rug. Why does it not grab the... Oh, no, bro. I moved the wrong rug. Okay. What else do we have? We have the sign. We need the signage. This will just kind of be floating up in the sky somewhere. Like right there. We have the lost and found. Right. Lost and found box. Which I may put there. I don't know where I want to put it. Well, a lost and found box would make sense like in the front, right? So that you can actually get to it. So like there. What else do we do? Is that all the sprites? Yeah, so I'd like to add some more. What's nice about this is some of the things I can add is like just a plant. Or we have those big plants. So I can just add like a plant in the corner, you know, because I feel like it. Stuff like that. Or back in here, that'd be a good spot for it, right? Then move our weapon sign a little bit. Alright, so that's the nice thing about having these sprites. Let's just rename them. Lost and found. Sign. Desk. Great. Weapon rack. Okay. Just got an anti-gambling ad. I am insulted that we're probably about such horrible messaging. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. I'd like to formally apologize, Dylan, that Twitch would show you something like that. Okay. Whoop. Bam. Bam. Whoop. 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 Bam. Collision, guys. Collision, guys. This cat dropped 200 flag to calm down. Epic. Thank God, dude. Let's add a static bod. Collision polygon. I don't know if collision polygons are super slow. If somebody knows that they are, please let me know now before I make everything a collision polygon and I regret everything. But hopefully they're okay. I can't imagine they're that slow. I mean, if you had like some insanely complicated shapes, I could see how it would get really laggy, right? But I don't think this is that bad. Oops, I wanted to do a collision shape. Rectangle. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to do all the offsetting stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Right there will do. A little wider. There you go. And like not as tall. So like bring it downtown. Right there. Okay, almost there. The plant already has its collision shape. Oh, wait. Right, the plant is its own scene. Big plant. Guys, I almost forgot. And now we move it. No, 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 what's happening? So why is it depth ordering not work? It's probably because the sign depth ordering stuff. So if I offset this, here I'll offset it up, so like minus 32, and I'll move it down. There we go. Right, because it's in the sky. Ordering anyway should be like 20. Google search said they're relatively slow. Okay. Godot collision polygon duty performance. I mean, that's an insane number of... Yeah. But that was 5 years ago. So I do wonder if it's changed in recent times. I honestly haven't seen anything about them being particularly slow, if I'm being honest. Usually I'm on the subreddit and stuff checking for epic funny posts, and I have not heard anything about them being slow, so it's probably okay. These are really simple shapes anyways, if we're being honest. So I think it'll probably be fine. But I don't know, right? Maybe they're actually super slow. But I say we go ahead and just add them into the game. And if it becomes a problem, we can figure it out. But I mean, I've done like thousands of freaking shapes in other places before, and it's never caused any issues, so I can't imagine it would. Yeah, no, it's all good. I appreciate it. Alright, let's do the final little collision shape. Guys. It might be ready. It might be time. I think we got it all. I think Basal is freaking gaming over here. I would like to add some more weapons in here, and we probably will eventually, but I think it's okay right now. Let's maybe let's load into the game and see what's dropping, what's popping, what's going on. I don't know if it's gonna actually save that stuff. I'm probably gonna have to restart the game. That's fine. Okay. Kombucha time. Does this bottle make my hand look comically small, or does the bottle look comically large? Bottle looks large? Okay. This isn't an enormous bottle. It's 48 ounces. Wasn't that expensive, though. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go, let's go. Space up. Was that in real units? 1.4 liters? Do you use those stupid units? Sorry, that just kind of came out of me. I don't know what happened. No clip false. All right. Let's make sure that the collision shapes are all good and dandy. Yeah, look at that. We don't phase through the freaking desk anymore. Those shapes work. Now this one doesn't matter because it's just, yeah. That one works. Epic. Okay, that's all good in there.
Yes, I do, just like the rest of the planet.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
You guys are so stupid that you... The fact that you do not use everybody's units.
Being so stupid right now. Alright. You can't climb up the rack anymore, thank God. Collision shapes are looking yummy, looking scrumptious. Greetings, my good... Uh-oh. Yeah-oh. I don't know if you guys saw what I saw, but his stuff is clipping with the, the thing. We gotta figure out how we can make the depth correct on this. I'll probably just say, like, 1 depth, then, maybe? So that it doesn't, like, clip, but we still go behind it. Okay.
Greetings, my good friend.
Alright, that's looking pretty good in there, then. Cool beans. That, Dylan, whenever you have the fishing NPC done, I will either put him here, or, in the other one. Right there. Because those plants go outside the space hub. Which ones? Are you talking about, these? Right here? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I think it adds, like, a little bit of depth. I think it's okay. Sorry for the delay. It's okay. It's okay. No worries. But yeah, I'm ready to go, so...
Get out my way.
We need to add the epic statue in the fountain. So we need to go get a super buff model. Super buff guy model. 3. Does this guy work? It's definitely AI. Whoa. Is this guy? CCC0? It's always CC attribution. Does this look like you, Ace? I think so. This is actually how Dylan draws you, I think. Whoa, what? Oh, that's the pose. Sure. No! Give me a moment. Pretty much perfect, yeah. Let's see, what format do we need? We need... I'm not gonna put this in the game, obviously. I'm just gonna, like, use it as a reference. I guess a GLTF. Good luck, the frick file. Alright. Updating Steam. No. Ah. That's okay.
Oh, I am playing.
Dude, Steam is taking too long. Okay.
Let me go to Blender, please, please, please.
New DLC, tiny epic dinosaurs. Alright, Blender time.
This won't take very long in Blender.
Come on. Would you load up already? There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna do general, and then I'm gonna import a GLTF. Right there. Burger. What? Where did I download him to? Oh, he's a zip. Gotta unzip it. Zip it! Let's just put this into a folder on the desktop. Call it Stupid Town. It's not working. It's not working. Stupid Town. Put things in here. Go away, mini tool partition wizards. Dude, it's been doing that to me all day long. Come on, please work. It's loading. It's thinking. Whoa. Oh god, oh no. Oh no. It's all over. It's frozen. Great. Cool. Okay. You know what this place needs? This place needs some trash cans. Luckily, I got just the thing. a trash can. Why can't I draw? Oh. Yeah, we put one right there. I feel like one needs to go over there and like get one over there. Now water fountains. You can't forget your water fountains, dude. Flip it with C. Ooh. Heck yeah, brother. Crates. You gotta love your crates. Don't forget about your crates, you know. I'll probably do like more variations of the crates, just so it's not boring, you know, but yeah. Tables. So up here I kind of want it to be like a cafeteria area, right? So we'll put like some tables there like that. And this is where like the shop thing will be. Is Blender done yet? Oh, dude. Look, it's you, Ace. Alright, let's get the camera in here. First off, make it orthographic. So, this is what the statue's gonna be like. Actually, it's gonna be like this. And camera to view. Making an epic statue. I feel like this is what it would look like. And then we don't even have to render in with materials, but wish you looked like that guy. Yeah. So stupid. We're gonna completely resprite it. So how big do I want it to be though? So that's 32. 64 by 96. I'm gonna make him hold the world because it's epic or something. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. The light is bad. It needs to have way more angle. Make the power like 5. That'll do. This is just a super rough, like, just to get the perspective correct, and then we're gonna completely change it. Looks really stupid. Probably would have been better if I just looked at an image of a guy online, but whatever. Now, the thing is that it's not a stylized human being, so it doesn't look right, because things in Starground aren't realistic. So we have to make him have big feet, probably. And like shorter legs or something. I have to figure it out. I'm not sure yet. His legs are too small. Right. And like, his head should be way bigger. But this is, I don't have enough space now. Here, I'm gonna increase the canvas size. Just temporarily. 80 by 120. Oops. 80 by 120, but from the center this time. Because if it's a stylized guy, he's gonna have a big head. That's looking better, I guess. And he's gonna be holding the world in his grasp. So he's gonna be stretched out.
He will be holding the entire world.
He's not gonna actually have gloves like this, but he's holding the world. And the earth will be in his hand. It's so bad. This looks like trash, dude. It's okay, it's okay. It's a process. Trust the process, whatever they say, right? Because he's gonna have a business suit on. He's not gonna have these weird shoes. Let's just start filling everything in. Business suit. Yeah. I guess I better keep this bottom one as reference, though. I guess Henderson was a really buff guy. This will be where the suit is. And it's gonna be like a bronze statue, you know, it's not gonna be like a guy. So. And we're gonna make it look way better. And it's gonna be all broken also, so there's gonna be a lot of changes to this. Suits always have those, like, you know, sharp shoulder pads or whatever you call those. Now his head, pretty much like this. So I guess it's going to be a human being. Look at that guy. We'll figure out the shading. Look at this freaking guy. He's kind of funny looking, I don't know why. I think it's because his legs are long. And like his suit looks weird. So let's make it look normal. Because he's gonna have like the, you know, the line right there for the front. Let's get that going. See, it's always weird with perspective like this because he's kind of at like a 45, but also from top down, you know? So it's weird. Because like this side will be just slightly wider and longer. Kind of like that. Okay, so everything on the statue is just going to be bronze. So let's just get started on that. Oops. You'll have a big shiny bald head, but it's going to be graffitied, I guess. I guess he'll have ears. Probably a nose. Where would his nose be? Right there. He'd probably have a strong, chiseled nose. You know? He's got to have cheeks. Where are your cheeks relative to your nose? Okay. Right there. He's got to have cheeks on the other side, you know? And he's got to have a big smile. Look at that big happy smile. Or maybe, no, he'd be like serious, you know, because it's like a statue. You don't smile in a statue. And I think we might just go with like the, you know when, what's the game? Papers, Please. How the people just have like, they don't have like real eyes. They're just kind of shadows where the eyes would be. I feel like that kind of makes sense for a statue like this, because it's like, yeah. I guess the eyes have to be up here for the perspective to work. And then before we change the color, so it looks right, we have to go around with like some shadow stuff. And it would have like it would have a collar along here, right? So tuxedos are like this. You have the collar, then it goes to like, right? I'm just making sure this is right. And then it goes again. And this is the long one. I feel like that doesn't look right at all, but we'll figure it out. I'll probably have to look at some references of tuxedos and stuff. It's getting there, it's getting there. Let's go ahead and make his head the right color. Give me Brad vibes? Yeah, who's Brad? Just the general vibe of a guy named Brad. Brad Armstrong? I'll have to look that up. He would have a chin down here, you know. See, he's got a shiny bald head, so it'd be like... Let's keep working down. Arm, let's see. Why can't I? Oh. What? Excuse me? Oh, I must. Oh, I have a little selection box. I was like, I hate when I do that by accident. Let's see. This one would be like that. This guy's looking pretty epic and buff. I feel like it should be like that. Tie. He's gonna have a tie on. I'm just making it look all nice and shiny first because it's easier, and then, of course, we'll go through and make it look all destroyed and graffitied. Let's see here. Yeah, this probably doesn't look right at all or something, but we'll figure it out. Let's see here. You'd have a pocket, right? Tuxedos have pockets. Now he looks weird with like the gloves. let's fix the hands up. Because he would have, like... So he'd have his fingers around it. Like that. Then this would be his thumb over here, I guess. And his hand would not be as thick. Let's see. If I'm thinking of a guy holding a ball. This is his right hand, so his thumb's over there. His thumb would be more coming, like, sort of from around the side, then. Right? Because his thumb isn't going to be, like... He's not going to be holding it like this. So it'd be more like this. I would say. And his fingers are... Well, they need to be darker on the bottom. And then we take the dark color for these. And we also need more knuckle separation. We'll keep working on that, but it's okay for now. He's a funny guy. His other hand it wouldn't be shaped like this. This is weird. He's just gonna be holding it at his side, which means thumb is over here. And then fingers. Let's see, we'll do this. Like that. And thumb. I'm not that good at drawing hands. But I can get there eventually. I guess I'll draw him as having 4 fingers. I don't know. We can always change that later. From this perspective, the pinky finger would be pretty much obscured. It'd be more like this. Because his thumb would be more out. Sort of like that. I would think. And the thumb wouldn't be as long. That's okay. He's got really big hands. Should probably make his hands a little smaller, I guess. And it probably wouldn't be this wide. I think it still would be more like that. Just because he would have his hand on his side, which would be sort of facing away from the camera. So more like that, I would say. And probably decrease the width of his thumb. That's probably okay. We'll adjust that, but it's okay for now. Let's get rid of all the weird little color bits. I think his tuxedo jacket's too short. So let's make it longer. Let's just grab the bottom and just drag it down a little bit. Just give him dialogue about trying to catch the legendary blue fish. Yeah, we'll do that we could do that for the fishing NPC maybe. Then he would have knucks, you know. I don't know if the knucks would be that visible like this, but we'll figure it out. Again, I suck at drawing hands, so I'm just looking at my own hand for reference. He would have knuckles there. Almost feel like then he would have, like... Would that look right? That looks okay, actually. And looking at this down, the sleeve of the jacket would be curved, so it would be kind of like this. Or like this is the sleeve. Right. Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. Then he would have those kind of suit shoes, you know? They're like, I feel like they're really pointy. I'll just copy them, honestly, instead I had to draw them twice. The suit shoes are always like, they go to like a fine point at the toe. Almost like that. Yeah, this is going to be a statue. This is just sort of the first step. I think I'm going to make it look all destroyed and damaged because it's like been here for a long time, ever since humans were around, right? But yeah. Shoes, let's see. Men's shoes always have that like pattern like this, yeah, where there's like a... The toe is like a little bright spot and then sort of like that. I feel like. And then you gotta get like the... whatever, the tread. The side of the shoe. Kind of like that. I don't know. Boom. Oh yeah, we gotta do shadow from his hand.
Check TM. No way. No way.
Whoa. Let's go. Time to add the fishing NPC, guys. And I have a nice shiny tip. Alright, we'll do that in just a minute. Let me finish the statue. These shoes, honestly, will probably be underwater, if we really think about it. But we'll figure it out. So let's see, these will be more pushed over to the right. I'm probably drawing these shoes stupid, but whatever. You know, whatever, dude. Okay, almost there. Just gotta do like last little bits. And we have to draw in the world or whatever. I guess we'll actually draw in the world. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I don't know if the world would also be bronze. Probably. This guy's funny. I think I don't know. I feel like he's a little weird. It's like he's leaning forward. But maybe that's just because this arm is not back enough. That's probably what it is. Because we would see more of the side of him. Who is he? That's for you guys to figure out. It will be lore. This is lore right now, guys. What, they have a hotel posture? Yeah. Oh. He is pondering the orb. It's crazy. Spoiler, guys, it's actually me. This is me in 2 years when Starground explodes and I make my billions. No, it's not. Yeah, and I go bald too. Yeah. If I made like $1 billion, I would definitely go bald because I'd be like Lex Luthor, you know, I'd be the bald billionaire guy. Actually, I'd probably just look like Jeff Bezos if I did that happen. But a man can dream. We're almost there. I feel like this is pretty much it. I also think the inside of his pants would have, like, you know, you'd see the inside of his leg. He's got pretty thick legs. Oops. I think this foot needs to go down. Sort of like that. Also, stop selecting it like that. Okay. He has the world in his hand. What is this? Why do I have this up here? Let's make some adjustments here. Should have more head at the back, I think. Why does he almost look like a monkey? Okay. That'll do, that'll do. I think he needs more of a forehead. I think that's part of the issue. There we go. And his ears shouldn't be as, like, connected. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. We're almost there, guys. Let's do some black pixels. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna delete all those. Let's do... Okay. Now, the world. First off, I think it needs to be bigger. So we're gonna do that. You know, if you're carrying the entire world in your hand, that's a big world, you know? That's a big thing. And let's delete the bits here. Let's see, this needs to be changed now. Okay, good enough. Merge it down. The world would be bright on top. Again, I don't know if I'm going to stick with the blue or not. We will have to think about that. But yeah. What does the free pixel art entail? Something that is not going to be super difficult, probably. I am, like I think I said in one of the past streams, considering removing it because the problem with it is that people ask these super elaborate things, and then I'm like, this would take me like days. So it's just, I can't do it, you know? So I don't know. I would love to do it, but it just takes so much time away from things I gotta do, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. What's that second layer? It's the reference that I used. So, makes sense, yeah. I get 1 million Bitcoin bucks. I don't know. We'll see about that. So let's draw the United States of America, because that's the only place that matters. And Canada can be included in there, I guess, you know. Let's see, you'd have Mexico down here, then Florida over here. then like Hawaii over here or whatever. Let's see. Alaska needs to be bigger. I guess we can get the tip of Russia over here, you know, and like polar ice caps up here. But yeah, size limit or something could be good, I guess. I don't know. I just got to figure it out. I know the US isn't this massive. I need to, I don't know. it's whatever. This is a stupid little thing. It doesn't even matter. Florida is not that big. I'm missing the Gulf of Mexico. That's better. What else massive? No way. This goes like off to the side or something down there. I guess like right there would pretty much start like almost South America, right? Again, this is going to be all graffitied, so I don't even know if the earth will be, like, I'll probably change the colors so it looks like it's old. But yeah. But yeah, pixel art, size limit. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It's just... Oh. It's just annoying. Oops. Alright, so I don't like the earth at all that he's holding. It's too bright. Let's swap the colors around. Oh, excuse me. Let's do this. So that's gonna be that color, and that'll be that one. That's better. And you got mountains and stuff, you know. The Rockies. I don't know. It looks kind of stupid with that, though. Nah, forget it. Okay, that's good enough. That's our guy. Now, I hope to God that it makes sense in the scale of the fountain. I think it's okay if it's a little too small, but if it's way too big, I think it's gonna look stupid. Let's see. I think it'll be fine. That looks okay. You know, I mean, that's a statue you'd find in a fountain. And we'll make it all destroyed and stuff. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to redo it. It's okay. It's still a big statue. So how would this guy be broken? The fountain is very large, so it's fine. I don't want the statue to be, like, actually enormous, right? So the world is going to be broken off, and that's going to represent the mankind's hubris or whatever. Okay, something like that. And there's just gonna be bits. It's destroyed but restored. Probably not. I think the whole idea is that the people on the space station don't know who this guy is because it's so long ago, but they just keep the statue around because why not? But it's like very messed up and destroyed, right? I feel like the head should be taken off. Yeah, that's a sick selection. Just kind of laying somewhere, all kind of broken. It's made out of bronze. So it would be darker. I can change the colors easily. You know.
Thank you for the cheese time.
Welcome back, MBG. What's up? And this would just be kind of broken in the ground. Cheese Time does play a song. You guys can hear it, right? Okay, yeah. Was that dude? Don't worry about it. There'll probably be logs to explain who this guy is, right? So yeah. We'll probably have like chunks taken out of the head, right? Kind of shattered and broken. It is indeed a lore person. This is lore. Chunk taken out of the foot, maybe. Yeah, this is getting there. Dude, that's all the lore you need, yeah. Let's go. Take a chip off the shoulder. you know how to be. It's not made out of chocolate. It'll make more sense once I recolor it, probably. It's made out of bronze. We'll have more little chips on the side and stuff, you know, like maybe one here that's like a bigger chunk taken out. And like a... Mitosis, yeah. It's funny. But this is a very old statue. Keep in mind this statue is probably like 1,000 years old or something. So it's very much in disrepair. And then it's got to be graffitied, so we'll also do that. But we're gonna make it darker because, like, if you look at like a bronze statue, it's very dark. Like it's basically black, right? Like a lot of bronze statues like this, like the old ones especially. No, this is not Amazon, but so I'll probably make it a little bit darker, I think. Probably do this. Make sure that's on global mode. Okay. Probably like that, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Shaq. I don't know. And then we have to make it all like underwater, so we'll do that. Yeah, Kilroy, we could do that. Graffiti. Let's get that. But I guess if bronze was graffitied, would it be this dark, you know? Because I feel like it'd be all roughed up, not as shiny and stuff. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the bronze statue wear. But let's maybe make the brighter colors more gray. So it's like it's kind of... Or maybe make the darker colors gray. Right? Like those ones or something. No, because it just looks weird. I don't know. Yeah, unless it gets a oh, yeah, that one. So would it just be dark then? I guess it would be. But that's like really dark. Maybe we go like... Oh, that's too red. That looks like end stone. I don't really want to add a third color because I feel like that'll be too much. We can do that and see how it looks. And then obviously bits of this is going to be underwater, so let's do that. Oops. Let me erase. Oh, I'm drawing, that's why. My bad. Let's see. Like that, and this one will be underwater. Maybe where you get the logs for who this guy was is in the when you go fishing in the fountain. Kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, there's that statue. All right, and then let's make all the. Let's see, snooze the ads. Let me check. Ooh, what do we have? Yeah, snooze. Well, it's gonna be in the fountain. It's not completely underwater, right? So it'll make more sense here in a minute. Let's grab all these ones. Hold on, let's do snooze. Let's go, thank you. I'll just color it in. It'll be easier that way. And then we'll cut out anything that's not on the statue. And then statue, do that, and boom. Oops, but only for, let's see. Now we gotta do this. Hear me out. I know this seems stupid. And then we grab everything that is bright color and delete it from that one. Now we select that and delete that. There we go. And also I'm gonna select all these and make it not just pure blue. Actually, maybe we will. I feel like it kind of looks nice that way. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely underwater. And I might even like rotate this whole statue. I don't know. Just so that's kind of like, that's gonna mess up everything. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. I don't like how it looks like his head is a part of the top fountain thing though, so I feel like I need to move it. There we go. Okay. Now graffiti. What does graffiti look like? Just a lot of text and random stuff on it. So let's just do like some graffiti. I don't know what this graffiti says, right? Because it's probably in an alien language. But it'll be fine. Do some epic shapes and stuff. Kind of looks like graffiti. And maybe just some black graffiti. Well, black will blend in too much, I feel like. Oh yeah, the S. Let's do that. So the S is... See, how am I going to do that in pixel art form? The S. Because it's got to be like right down here. Because that's basically what it looks like. It has... Let's see. Let's figure this out. Move that one down. It's at 88. Fill that in. That should be higher up. But then it's got like the... Right, it goes back up in. Looks kind of like the S. It's hard to do it in pixel art, actually. Because it's like a triangle here. So the only way it would work is if I did it with like way bigger, but then it's going to be too big. So this is okay. And I feel like it needs to be like a little rotated. Just smaller. And let's fix the shape of it a little bit. Good enough. Looks like the S, sort of. It gets the idea across. Okay, this needs to be darker, though. Let's do the darkest and red. Okay, I think this will work. I just want the guy to be there. Now, for depth stuff, it's quirky. I have to save this as a separate sprite, because otherwise the bobber of the fishing rod will be above it. It just won't make any sense. So let's just call this statue. Yeah, that's the reference. He doesn't really look much like that anymore, but... Alright, where is the fountain? Is this the big one? Yeah. Just add another sprite to it. Yeah. He was modeled off of how Dylan draws Ace. There we go. I think that looks okay. So let's see. I'm just wondering about the depth stuff, right? Because, okay, so the offset will need to be, like, there. It's going to be kind of weird. I may have to separate the different bits on the statue up. We will see. Yeah, right, like, that's the issue of why this is kind of complicated. Because the offset there, like, that'll work for those ones. But for these up here, it might look a little broken. I don't know. I'm gonna just see what it looks like in game and, like, how it behaves with the depth stuff. So let's do that. Right, so there it's fine, and then if I go, like, behind him... See, this is the issue. It's, like, not really behind him. Which, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think the bobber has any depth. Like, if I do the bobber behind here... Okay, so I don't think it's his fault. I think it's the fact that the bobber doesn't even have depth. I need to set the depth of the bobber according to the depth of the player. Or whatever. Something. Because the bobber down here is... If we go back to the player, I could probably enable Y sorting on the bobber, hopefully. Right, because it's a part of this position independent thing. But being in that node, it doesn't even have depth. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. It's tricky. Because I need Y sort. But anything in here is going to be a completely separate thing, right? So I may have to move the bobber out of the position independent node. But that does cause a lot of issues, because then it's going to track with the player position. right? Which is not what I want. I didn't think about this. Unless just for the sprite of the bobber, I use a different node. So we would have like, this is actually the real position of the bobber, but then we have another sprite that just tracks and follows the position of the bobber. Real position. That makes any sense? I don't know. This is hard. I don't know. How could I do this? Man, yeah, this is a tricky problem because I could separate it out so that the node is like a separate thing, right? So the first option is this sort of thing where it's like the node is outside of everything. It's kind of like in the level scene. But the issue with that is if we have multiple players, it means I have to make a bunch of these bobbers, which is obviously kind of stupid. So that doesn't really work. So sorry for the crunching. It's probably really loud. Now, I could have it be a part of the player. Right, this is the player. But the problem is it'll always match the depth of the player, right? So if I have the bobber, if it's above the player, it'll still be at this, it'll like be at this Y level. Right, so that's the issue. So the reason why I have to take it out is because the bobber, the depth doesn't get sorted. So, right, we have our node 2Ds, but the thing is I have it as a child of this regular node, so it's position independent. So it doesn't follow the position of the node above. But then that means that this node 2D is now like disconnected from the depth ordering of this stuff, right? So it doesn't do Y sorting, and I can't enable Y sorting on this node, so we don't get any Y sorting with the bobber. Now, even if I did take it out though and made it a child of the player scene, it would always follow the depth of the player, right? And that's the other problem. So it's really tricky. Unless I enabled Y sorting on the player, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want the player to Y sort. Because all of the stuff in the player will be completely weird and wacky, right? It'll just kind of mess everything up. Because I want everything in the player scene to kind of be on the same plane as the player, right? It just makes sense that way. We don't run into like weird issues where things overlap and stuff. How am I gonna do this? I don't even know. Because what I would need is a way to have this Z ordering be completely independent of what the player is or what any of this stuff is, right? It just has to be essentially just its own node. But that's kind of a mess. Because we might get like orphaned bobber nodes and stuff. Because it is a part of the player node. I mean, like it should be something linked to the player. But trying to do like separate depth ordering through that, I don't know. I don't think there's any option for doing like ordering without Y-sort enabled? I don't know. Your bag sounds good. Really complicated. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ideas. Because it can cause a lot of issues if you're like... It doesn't make any sense for the bobber to be like on the wall or like in here behind the plant, right? Because it's just the depth ordering looks bad. And if I had it tied to the player, essentially what would happen is when the player's behind here, it's fine. But then as soon as the player goes above the plant over here, it'll be on top of the plant like that, right? Which is kind of weird, because then if you're over here, it means that you can cast your bobber up on top of the statue like that, right? Which is just completely broken. Man. Who made this all complicated and stuff? We'll probably just have to do a, we have to separate the nodes somehow, or else it's just never going to be right. I don't know, man. It's complicated. Okay, if it was a separate node from the player, it'd have to be a part of the world scene, which sucks. Which means I'd have to create a new bobber for every single player that gets instantiated, which sucks. I don't know. It's, we're kind of screwed either way, unfortunately. I think for now I'm just going to leave it, because I literally can't think of a good way to do it. And it's only at this one spot where it happens. I'm just going to keep trying to think of a better way to do it, because I don't want to implement some stupid system that's going to cause issues, and I'm going to have to undo again anyways. So I will hold off on that. Kind of a bruh moment, but... I literally don't know how I'm gonna do it. Usually this kind of stuff I can like figure it out or think of something, but this time I'm running a blank. I don't know. So I did save the good statue. One thing I also noticed, which I don't like, is this has like a line here. It doesn't really make sense. Because with the suit jacket, you would have... I'm trying to remember. It would just end like here at the base point. Welcome back, MBG. Right, it'd be like that. Yeah. And also, you'd have, like, buttons down here. Let's go again. It's all good. Okay, well, good enough. We also wanted a little plaque, I know Max was saying, so let's draw that super quick. Pretty easy to do. 24 by 16. Feels right. Now, do I want this to be just an edge, sort of like that? Maybe that would look nice. Looks okay for the text. Except I think this should be like this. So that they're kind of on their own plane. Okay. I'll just say this is plaque. Is that, how do you spell plaque? I think it's like that. Yeah, okay, it's spelled the same as the teeth plaque, I guess. Alright, so basically pretty simple thing. I'm just going to copy exactly what I did for the other one. The kiosk. And I'm just going to go add it to the fountain. Paste it. Except there's going to be no collision polygon or 2D polygon. So I'm going to change that into a sprite. Delete that one. Welcome back, Ace Man. Not much. The statue's done. I'm adding the plaque that Max wanted. Yeah, the fountain's looking pretty epic, I think. I just gotta work now on all the other stuff around the space hub. Okay, so this one is gonna have... Does this have a message? Oh, funny. I'm just gonna call this bar message. Boom! And set the message to message. Okay. Let's go back to the real info kiosk. Bada bing, bada boom. Up to here. And this is just going to be key. It won't be translated other languages, I guess, because it's just in Galactic Alphabet. So we'll have to do that. Welcome back, MBG. What's up? So it has to be in English. We haven't written it yet, so I'm just gonna wait for Max to write it. Max, write your thing here. Because I'm not sure who wants to write for that. Alright. Other thing we wanted to do in the space hub was benches. I think that could be nice. So let's do... like this. Yeah, it's going to be in the Galactic Alphabet. A lot of the lore stuff will probably be, just because that's the language that people speak. L is real. 2406. Dude. What do I want the bench to look like? I imagine... Well, it's really just English, but... yeah. Sort of creating a new language, kind of, but not. I'm not going to actually create a whole new language. It is cool, the people that will spend the time to do that, you know, where it's like your own unique custom language, but dude, that's a lot of work. And it's kind of not worth it unless the game is uber popular and I can justify spending 5 years making a stupid language. So yeah. But yeah, I would if I had nothing else to do. No, you know, shame on the people that do. I think it's cool if you do, but you know, it's a lot of work. I think anyone can tell you that. Let's see. Ding. I kind of want there to be like bits. It's hard to get the idea across with that. I need like a different color. I don't know if I have that color anywhere. I know I do somewhere, but oh yeah, isn't it right here? Oh no, that's not it. Let's darken it. Let's make a new one. Brick it. You know. Also, that doesn't make any sense. That really should be dark. I think that was part of my issue. This is a bench. Doesn't have to be very complicated, right? So I'm just kind of making it look kind of cool, and then that's it. I think that looks okay. Let's see, 10. I feel like it needs some vent holes or something. I don't know. That looks a little weird. I think this needs to go down by 1. Let's see. Bam. Okay. It's already popular. I don't know. Not to the level that warrants a language, but I appreciate it. Let's see. Would this be below or above it? I guess it'd be below it. How tall is the Starground guy? Okay, so, I mean, the bench should be pretty low, I guess. That's probably just fine. It's anti-alias and stuff, and shade, and all the good stuff. I think I'm actually gonna do this. Changing the design midway through, because it's epic. Let's do... That'll probably change it, though. Am I grabbing the right color? Oh, shoot. That's like the... Yeah, I was like, this is not the right color. Okay. Look at this awesome bench, guys. It's incredible. This is the coolest bench I've ever seen in my life. Something's off about it, though, you know? I don't know what. It'll be okay in game, probably. Again, that's my classic mantra. We can change it later. We don't have to fix it right now. You want to sit on that bench? Let's go. Oh, I think I might have. That was one issue. A little better. You know it's off? Yeah, what? Honestly, maybe I'll keep this as being bright. It doesn't have it. Yeah, I gotta add a... Here, let's do this. Here we go. Now this is a real bench. This is had a big spike in the center, so you can't lay down on it. Yeah. Man. I think I'm actually just gonna put this on the... I wish I could, like, apply this as a... I guess I could do that. That works. I'll put this into the tile set. Let's go find that tile set, shall we? It's, Space Hub tiles. I think it's called Tiles Space Hub. Yeah. It's a big bench. It's too big. We need to shorten it up. Like that. That's better. Sure, we'll do that. There we go. Let's see. Where's it gonna fit, though? That's the question. Because it's 3 tiles long. It could go right in here, actually. Now, how does that work? It's 22 tall? That doesn't work. It's got to be 3 by 2. So we'll just put it right here. That'll be fine. Alright, let's add some benches in. Some people love to sit on that big spike. I guess so. The right kind of person would, maybe. Let's see, I need to select, create the tiles, and then I need to paint physics layer 0. Actually I can just do this. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's draw some benches. Where would I like to put this bench? I feel like there needs to be a bench, like, around some of these parts here, you know? Makes sense, there'd be a bench right there. Maybe just some freaking benches on the side of the walkway, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 right there. I feel like there'd be benches down here. You know, let's have a bench palooza, everybody. Let's go crazy. There'd be a bench over there. Heck yeah, guys. Alright. Let's make sure that it works in game. I won't be able to see it, actually, but I'll feel the physics. Yeah, it should be fine. This just was looking awesome. Can't wait to bomb it. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Give nuclear bomb. I am considering a thing where if you do actually blow up the space hub, they get angry at you. And like the police show up. Yeah, it's pretty blast proof. Yeah, it would be cool to have like a police force or a sheriff on the space hub, and I think it'd be epic if that's where you could get quests from and stuff, and if you could actually kill people here. Yeah, like I want people to actually be able to slaughter and be evil, right? So maybe. But yeah. So I just noticed a critical error. This will not fly. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. It looks kind of stupid. Nah, it actually looks okay. But what I'll probably do is this. First off, that should be in Shadow Town. So should that. And I think I will just do this. And shrink it by 1. That should be like that. Okay. Let's watch. Let's watch. What does it look like now? Ah, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. It's not gonna go. Ooh. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, what else do we need in here? And I'm gonna have to go eat dinner eventually, but we got some time. What else is on the list? I know we said we were gonna do some modding stuff today, so maybe we will try and do that. Also, let's go ahead and put it to a vote. We have the 3 drawings for the fish shopkeeper, okay, guys? And, well, it's not gonna be a vote, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts and ideas on these, okay? Tell me what you think looks cool. You ready? Here, let's snooze the ad. Here's the first guy. Or lady, my apologies. She's epic. She's a whale. She's missing an arm. I actually haven't really seen these. I've glanced at it, but I haven't read anything, so. Wants to collect all the fish. Tells you something about her campaign every time you donate. Yeah. Survived only on fish and war, so very knowledgeable and appreciative of them. Yeah. Well, whales aren't fish. Whales are like mammals. They do probably eat fish, so it kind of makes sense that she would eat fish, right? I know whales don't eat fish; they eat plankton, but you know, this is more like what's the word? This isn't a literal whale, but yeah. Oh, you didn't know? It's a space whale. It's not a regular whale, guys. I don't know. Man. You can change the idea if you want, Dylan. It's fine. It's up to you. You don't have to redraw it, but we can just change the lore. Yeah. Anyways, ready for option 2? This is Max's idea. Doodle did in 10 seconds. Oh, this guy here. That's epic. His name is Skib. Okay, so it's just a random guy over here. Claim me whatever you want. Yellow's cool. Yeah. This is Skib, guys. Hope you guys like Skib. Super lenient, scientistic man dynamic. Who's this silly autistic man? Skib and Squim, they're gonna be brothers, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, this is part of the duo. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so Skib is actually the shopkeeper. That's kind of funny. Saying one, there's one more. There's a third idea. Don't worry. But yeah, ready? Third idea. This guy. Yeah, so Ace came up with this guy. He is he's a robot, but he likes fish. He's a fish tank. If he didn't, I'm sorry, idea haver. No, he did. Fish tank program, assemble all fish in one place. Let's go. So he despises all organic life but adores fish. Only tolerates you as a means to an end. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of those fish mounts. So decide, only one will be added and the other ones will be cast into the depths and the darkness. But yeah. I don't know. I'll also talk to you guys, and I don't know if we'll completely kill all the other designs. We could maybe reinterpret them for other things, right? But yeah. Which one would make the most sense and be the most epic as the fish NPC? So it just has some more info. Basically, the fishing NPC will be a place to buy fishing goods. So like upgrade your fishing rod, and stuff like that. And the other part of it, eventually, not yet, but will probably be sort of like a museum thing. Like in Animal Crossing, when you can do... Yeah, I'll put all three up on screen. How am I going to do that? Here we go. There we go. Epic. Oh, but it's stupid. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess we got that. Take your pick now. We could do I'm not like gonna actually have Twitch chat fully decide for the final, you know, but I am just interested to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm gonna start a poll. And yeah. So you guys vote in the poll. It should be at the top of the chat, I think. Yeah. They're all pretty epic. It is, you know, I'm making you guys decide because I don't want to. Because I don't know, because they're all cool. Because I do like Skib. But the military whale lady's kind of awesome also. So I don't know. Although apparently there's critical flaws with the, yeah. But no, it's fine. This doesn't have to be a blue whale. There's other whales that eat fish, like a killer whale. And stuff like that. Actually, I don't know if those guys are technically whales. I think they count as... Or actually, sperm whales kill. Sperm whales kill squids. So, okay, the poll has ended. It is a tie between 2 and 3. Okay. Critical detail in the lore, yeah. Nah, it's okay. We can, I do like the first concept, too. We can use it for other stuff. Right? So killed Squint, dude. I know. Alright. Well, thank you everybody for your thoughts and opinions. I will keep that in mind for the final decision. I'm not gonna add it today because I'm gonna have to leave soon, but yeah. I will confer with the squad tonight. She's like Bulbasaur, she might not be the popular one, she's the guy. Yeah. I do like the veteran lady idea, even if it's not like the fishing NPC, it is really epic, you know. So I think it would be cool. For sure. But yeah, we will discuss and talk about it. Let's talk about that, you know? That's what they say. Hold on, I'm fixing some stupid garbage I did with the earth. I don't know why I did it. Okay. Can you fish anywhere on the underwater planet? Not yet. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna make it so that there's no fish on Tyria because there aren't. But maybe we could do... Maybe one day we'll add specific fish to Tyria. Like fish that you can actually see, you know? And can fish if you want. But that's the thing, like, it doesn't really make sense to fish underwater, because just grab the fish. You know? Or just slash it with your sword and you've caught the fish. So that's why it's like, I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. But yeah. I would like to be able to fish. Yeah, it's like fishing in Minecraft when you go just like swim underwater and hit the fish, right? It is weird that Minecraft has like fishing, but then also fishing where you actually physically kill the fish. It's kind of weird. But yeah. That's one thing that I am kind of glad about how I designed the fish was that all of the fish that spawn in the world are real creatures, right? I don't know where my game went. Apparently it's here, but I can't see it. I guess it's gone. I'll just close it. But yeah, the fish that you fish up are real entities that you can technically attack, which is good. Because it means that, like, if I want to implement those same fish into Tyria where you are fishing underwater, it's really easy to because they're already ready to go, right? So, yeah, I think it'll be pretty easy to do. Okay. Yeah, let's do, maybe we'll pivot to some modding stuff. I've really been meaning to do the mod load order for a while, and, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, let me know, everybody, if you have time to discuss the fishing NPC tonight. Dylan, specifically, I don't know when you're getting home. But yeah. Alright. Modding. We're gonna want to go to the mod menu. Warning! Key description mod warning! Oh, you're off 15 minutes? Epic. Yeah, I probably will have to go eat dinner in a minute, but then after, we can, maybe I'll have time before. We'll see. I don't know what's going on anymore. Max is down, epic. Because, yeah, I really want to make a decision tonight, and maybe we take one of the ideas or change it if we feel like we need to or whatever, and then just, like, finally come up with the final design. And if we wanted to, we could also talk about a fourth NPC, possibly. Right? I don't know. You never know. You were also invited, Ace. I just you're already in the call, so I was like, well, you're just there. I know you're down. That's why I didn't bother to ask. But yeah, you were also invited, Ace. Oops, I dropped my bottle.
I like making characters, yes, please.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. You probably haven't had time to work on any of the other alien races, which is totally fine. But maybe we could also go over that too. All right. This player scene is getting crazy. It's got the fishing minigame and all that business and the X. Made a few? Okay, epic. Which NPC for potions? Maybe, like, I don't know. I want, like, all the NPCs to be... have some meaningful impact, right? I just don't know. Maybe you can, maybe there's like a NPC in the Space Hub that lets you augment weapon components or something. I'm not sure yet. Adds on, I gotta wrap up work. Mr. When you guys free, sounds good. Thank you, Dylan, for doing the drawings. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see ya, Noel. Thanks for coming in. Have a good rest of your night. What do we want to do here? Okay, so for mod loading, let's just go back to our mods menu. So what we have to do is set it up so that we have mod load order. Now, it's a little tricky because we got to keep the files that it reads working with our saved order list, right? Which is easier said than done. So I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out how we want to do it. Okay, ads are over. Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, so I figured the way we would do this is just literally save an array of the different mods in the list, right? Now this one goes over every single mod file. But see, it'll only work if we actually have data from reading the mod info. So I think it's fine if we do it in that way. So we'll just load it in order of which mods are activated. So we'll like read all the mods and put all the data into a list, and then we will take the data out and order it in terms of load order. And that's how we'll like retain our load order, right? So it's going to be sort of trickier, but yeah. And then if we ever load up the game and there's a mod in there that we can't find or something, or got deleted, then we'll just remove it from the list of mod load ordering, right? And that should work just fine. Now, one issue is with, okay, well actually with indexing mods, I don't think they show up until, do you have to restart the game to see the mods? No, you just have to go into the menu. So I guess that'll be fine. I don't know. I have to figure this out. There's some trickiness with this. It's not a super easy thing to do. Dependency support actually for mods is probably going to be even easier. But yeah. I don't know. Well, let's see. Where do we want the... We have mod names. I'm pretty sure that's just the... I mean, unless it literally is. Let's see.
Where is mod? Mod names.
And it's in index mods. But we just set it to empty. And then we don't actually do anything with it. Weird. I don't use it anywhere else, do I? Nope, it's just an empty thing that doesn't do anything. Okay. So let's hide that for a minute. So I am just going to go into global, and we're going to create a variable for this stuff. This is just going to be var mod. Actually, we already have a array of this. It's like loaded mods or whatever. Yeah. So we're just going to sort it with the enabled mods list. So this is going to be the ordering of the mods that are enabled. Now, actually, one thing with this, though, is that we need mods that are both enabled and disabled to be ordered properly. So I will have to change that a little bit. Loaded mods are ones that have successfully been loaded. Enabled mods are just all of the ones enabled. But I need, like, another list of just var mod IDs. Right, this is going to be a list of all mod IDs that have been found. And that's how we'll do the ordering. So as long as a mod has been found as a file on your computer and it is a valid mod, then it'll put it in the list and we can sort it. So yeah. Okay. So, what we're going to do then is, let's see, let's go back to, where do we want to start with this? Because it's kind of like linking two systems to each other, right? Because we have the game loading the mods on launch, right? That's the first. But then we also have the game finding mods in the mod menu. So it's kind of these two different sections of like, and how do we make sure those are always in sync and they aren't like displaying the wrong info? I guess what we'll do is on start, it's like on load mods. we'll just do this where we say like, because I think, does this go through enabled mods? Okay, so this is basically where it says like right here, if enabled mods has, so we don't have to do that. But I'm just gonna say mod IDs dot push back, right? This stuff. Actually, though, do we want to do that, though? I don't think we do. Because mod IDs, if I think about it, is a variable that we want to save. That's going to be the list of ordering, right? So, this is why this is so hard, right? Because we want to save mod IDs, I think. Because we want mod IDs to always be a list of... But then we just want enabled mods to be that, right? So I guess the order of disabled mods don't matter. Right? Because they're disabled. It doesn't mean anything. So we don't actually want to do that. Because you don't need to sort mods that aren't enabled. Yeah. So I think we'll do this. We'll kind of change the mod menus slightly. Because what we have now is we have like all this stuff and then folders. Let's see. Where's the left side? Oh, it's the scroll container. Right, so we need to have like 2 sections actually. I would say. We need to have enabled section and disabled section. So let's add a label. Just call it enabled. Just paste another label. Disabled. I'm kind of like thinking about the RimWorld mod menu. Adding this in, right? Because they do have like that kind of concept, I believe, where any of the enabled mods will always be toward the top. We could actually load up RimWorld just to double check how they handle that. Do I have this on my SSD? Okay, I do. I'm just making sure. Because I've always liked the RimWorld mod menu. It's always been very convenient to use, so I think we should kind of aim to replicate that. My bottle is empty. I am a shell of my former self. It's gonna take a million years to load. Wish I could play colony games. Why can't you? Just don't like them, or like your computer's too slow? Man, you know what? This is gonna be easier if I just do a V-box. Can't handle the pressure of death. There's honestly a lot of colony games that are much more chill, where you don't really have to worry about it very much. And honestly, you can modify RimWorld settings to be like that also if you really want to. Some of the games I can think of can't even handle Stardew. Really? What's that one called? What is that one called? What can I think? Timberborn is pretty low stakes. What is going on with my computer and stuff right now? Oh, that's because RimWorld opened. I have so many mods in RimWorld, and all of them are gone because they're not on the newest version. So I just need to delete all of them. God, I need to play some RimWorld, dude. I want to get the new DLC with the Anomaly DLC, but it's kind of freaking expensive. Timberborn is fun though. It's very kind of chill. Now, obviously, if you make the difficulty settings really high, then it gets scary and difficult. But if you're just playing on like the easy modes, it's just kind of a relaxing, you know, build some water canals and build a little town, you know? I feel like any kind of colony simulator game can be like that if you just configure your settings a little bit, right? So honestly, I don't know. I would just try, don't be afraid to make things easier. Oh shoot, this one's on sale. Yeah, I would get Anomaly. I mean, it's really epic. It adds in like these like creatures and stuff. It's cool. But dude, it's 25 bucks, so I just don't know if it's really worth it. Especially when I can probably get a lot of the same functionality just in the form of like a mod, right? So that's like the one thing with this. But who knows? Anyways, RimWorld is loaded. I have ideologies though, that one's pretty fun. Okay, so how does RimWorld do it? Yeah, see, so basically RimWorld has two columns. There's an enabled column and a disabled column, right? And I think that's a good way to do this, because we need to know which mods are enabled, and then like if I enable these ones, then we can reorder, right? But it doesn't make sense to really reorder these ones. Like, let's just put some in just as a test, right? So these are gonna scream and yeah. But you can just move these around and put them in whatever order you want. I think that's a good way to do this, right? So I think that will be good. And we'll probably do a similar thing like this. If there's a, if it depends on something that you don't have, then I'll scream and say, hey, you need this stuff. I actually do wonder if we go to like the Steam page for this, does it have like a thing for dependencies? Like, does it have like a... Yeah, required. So that's actually really cool, because then we can automatically download dependencies when you need them in Starground. I would like to implement a system like that once we get around to Steam Workshop, which we will. But I don't want to do Steam Workshop until the modding system is pretty robust, right? Because I don't want people to make all these epic mods and then next month they're broken, because that would suck. But yeah. Cool Lamb's a game I can play, but I turn off time during the dungeon part. Yeah, that works. That's definitely a valid way to do that. I totally get it though, honestly. Like, whenever I play colony games, I don't really like the aspect of like the difficulty and the risk of losing everything you've built up. It can be kind of fun sometimes, but most of the time I don't want to lose. So I usually just make things easy. Totally unrelated, I started playing Space Engineers a while ago, and it's pretty fun. Nice. Yeah, controls are weird in Space Engineers, but you can figure it out. Man, Space Engineers is fun, though. 2 is coming out really soon, which is going to be awesome. Wait, is it already out? No, that's Space Engineers 1. But yeah, this is going to be super fun, I think. Oh yeah, really soon. 2 days. Holy crap. But this looks really cool. I'm excited to try this out. I'm gonna wait for the initial reviews to come in, of course, the classic, but I think it'll be fun. It looks way better than 1 did. Sorry, Jiggle Physics mod when? Dude, soon, I hope. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this will work. We'll just have all the enabled mods at the top and the disabled ones beneath. So, how are we going to do this then? We're just going to say in here in mods menu, I am going to say... Okay, so we already have the enabled mods list, which is basically the... Get working. I'll try. We already have a list of the mods that are enabled or disabled in here. So I have to change this now. There's gonna be some things I gotta change here. Okay, we're gonna have to do this twice. Yeah, it's coming out on early access though. Yeah, PC probably can't run it. Yeah, it can be pretty intensive. But again, that's why I'm waiting for the initial stuff to come in, because there's been billion freaking early access games that I get burned by, you know. Kerbal Space Program 2 sucked. City Skylines 2 sucked. all early access stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah. It's funny that with like early access games and stuff, your early access game essentially has to be far superior to your last game on early access launch, even though your last game had all the time of release, right? But that's just how people are with early access stuff. It's like they think people don't really look at early access and think this game is in early access, so I'm not going to be too hard on it. They just don't care. They ignore it, right? But I kind of get it, you know. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just because it's the only way really to sell your game is like, if your game is early access, you don't really want people to think about that fact very much because they're probably not going to want to buy it then. So, yeah, I don't know. Early access is weird. It's a feature, yeah. Oh, stretching. Oh. Don't have high expectations for sequels normally. I don't really either, just because so many of them suck. But yeah. I think the only way to do like a sequel properly is either it's been so long since the last game. It's been so long since the last game that you can do like just remaking the same game with better tech kind of works. Or you change something fundamentally about how the game works, right? Tell me Cars 2 sucks. Cars 2, it's it's a vibe. I don't know how I feel about Cars 2 though. Tell me right now, dude. Cars 2 is epic. Nah, I don't know. I like Cars 1 more, but I mean, Cars 2 is fine. But yeah. I don't know. Be balling, let's go. Why does everything gotta be complicated out here, man? I'm trying to think how we're gonna do this. So index mods really should only be for completely redoing all of the mods. So I don't really want that to happen very often, right? That's like if a new mod gets added or something, then you run index mods. So what I'm gonna say then is for this, we need to have both of the things in here, both of them. So we have... I'm just going to rename this to enabled list. And disabled list. Now it's going to scream. So for in disabled list, if I is not label, then kill it. For I in enabled list. Okay. So I'm just gonna hide that for a second. Alright, let's resave it. Drag the new ones over. Bam. Bam. So we are going to, on indexing, that's basically just saying, all right, things have been set, loaded all up. So we're opening up the directory of the mods. Dir, right? So while mod file data is that. As long as data exists, we're going to instantiate the button, set the stuff, right? Now this is where we decide where it goes. So if global dot enabled mods dot has, right? Data dot ID. I think that's what I want. Then I'm gonna say enabled list, add it. Otherwise, disabled list. I don't know if that's gonna work, but yeah. Boot off an edible watching in 160p, yeah. Man, you're a treasure, Alan. Mod file. Okay, let's try this. There you go. I'm curious to see if this is gonna work. I don't know if this will. Maybe it'll work. I don't think... is ID the key? No, this is what I was worried about. I don't think it is the key. What is in data? Format. It is ID. Oh, but it's data. So data. I see. If has... Wait. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, no, that's right. Data.id. There we go. Let's restart. Let's try this. It better work, or I'm gonna get really angry and hurt somebody. I wouldn't do that, don't worry, guys. Game load. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're all disabled. That's intentional. Now let's, honestly, maybe I'll expand the width of the mods list to be like RimWorld with the 2 columns, because I do actually really like that. I think it's nice because you can just drag them over and stuff really easily. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know yet. Let's do... let's just enable something easy like this one. More field types. It shouldn't cause any conflict. Now, when we hit enable, we need to move it back up into the enabled list, which we will do. But this is just checking to see if this will work. So let's see.
Here we go. The game is loading.
All right. Mods. Yes, so it did work. So since this one was enabled, it went into the enabled list by default, right? Good stuff. Now, let's make it so that if we enable or disable, it swaps its position, right? Now, where does index happen? So that really should only happen at, like, the beginning, right? It's going to say up here, like, on visibility changed or whatever, it should index. Yeah, we index the mods and that's it. So that's the only time we index, which is good. Because we only want to do that once because it can take a long time to index if you have, like, 100,000 mods on, so... Now what we need to do is change its category. So... let's just go into this button. Mod button. So on pressed, what we're going to do then is right here. Right, we click that. Actually, we do not here. Back to the mods menu. So when we press the enable button down here. Where is that? On enable pressed, right? If ID, then I'm going to say erase it. Otherwise, push it back. So this is removing it. So that's getting the ID. So we kind of need to have a list of the mod buttons with their ID. Right? That's probably a good idea. So let's do that. So I'm just going to say var mod buttons. It's going to be an array of... I guess an array of an array. And then on index mods, mod buttons will be empty. So here when we're adding it, we're going to say mod buttons dot push back the data.data.id and also the reference to the button, like that. Also, this has to be an array. And then same with this one here. Okay, so that'll give us that list. And then what we say down here is whenever we disable. So if we're erasing it from enabled mods, then we're going to say mod buttons.get. Actually, what are we going to do here? This isn't going to work. This needs to be, the key needs to be like a dictionary. So I'm just going to say var mods. Make this a dictionary. Okay. We got an ad coming up. I can no longer snooze it. I'm sorry, everybody. So mods will become an empty dictionary. What we're going to say then here is not an array, but I'm going to push back a key. So we're going to do this. And the thing will be button. We say that. And this one I just say mods. Alright, so then down here I'm going to say, yeah, mods.get ID. And I'm going to say, so that'll return the button. So I'm going to say dot, what's the function for changing move child, I think. So we're going to move that child. Let's see, moves child node to the given index. So I have to say disabled list.move child, that one, to index 1. And likewise, if I do it over here... Oh, it didn't say -1 will go to the back. Oh, yeah. That's actually what we want. Alright. And then this will move it from the... back into the enabled list. Alright, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see. Let's restart the game. So this is just kind of the first step. There's not really any real mod ordering here, but it's just so that we can separate disabled mods from enabled mods. It'll just make way more sense for the ordering that way. Okay. So if I disable this mod, okay, it does not work. So it should be swapping between, right? But it's not. It is throwing errors, so we probably just did something wrong. Okay, so child is not a child of this node. What is the function to change the parent? Godot change parent. I guess you could just remove the parent and then add the child to the new one. We'll do that, I guess. So... we'll just say this. Disable list dot remove child. And then so let's not add child. Mods.get ID. And this will be removing from the enabled list, actually. Alright, I guess this will work. And then this will be reversed, so disabled list, remove, and add it to the enabled list. Alright, let's try that instead. So it's enabled. If we disable it, yes, it goes down there and it goes away, but we can re-enable it if we want, and then it goes back into the enabled list. So that's working pretty well. It's gonna be better that way. Yeah, I do like how it's like this, right? Where it's like, I don't know. It's just nicer this way. It's easy to see what you have enabled and what isn't. So now with that, what we can do is basically whatever is in the enabled list is ordered, right? So we'll have like a little number to the left of what order it is. Probably. Or maybe we just don't do that. But some way to move it around. I would like a click and drag, but that's not really sustainable for controller. So we have posture check. Let's go. Thank you. So we need something else other than a click and drag. Something ideally that works for controller and keyboard. Now, one thing I don't necessarily like is we could do a little up arrow on the left and a down arrow so that you can click it through and make it go to where you want. That's kind of the Minecraft route of how they did like world order and stuff, and the which I don't like that, but yeah, I mean maybe that only just shows up on controller, then on keyboard and mouse you just click and drag, perhaps. I'm not sure yet, but unfortunately I have to end stream. I'm gonna figure that out though, off camera. And then once we have mod load order, that's how we can start checking for dependency issues, right? Because if a mod is enabled and it doesn't have the proper dependency, then we know that like, oh yeah, this is an issue, right? So yeah, that should be nice. It should help a little bit with mod ordering and allow people to have like mods that aren't like API mods, right? So you can have like ship utilities or whatever, right? Some stupid stuff like that. So yeah, they'll just make modding a little bit easier for people, for both sides, right? For developers of mods and for people installing them. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming to stream. I appreciate it. I am going to go find somebody to raid. Yeah, Starground's on Steam. Feel free to buy it. Join the Discord if you want. And I'm actually going to put up a sneak peek post probably in just a minute. But yeah, this update, the plan is February 7th. So hopefully we get everything ready for that. I think we will. But, you know, it's always hard. We'll try though. Yeah, let's go raid Dobbs. Yeah.
In transit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the links. I appreciate it. And yeah, sorry I started stream so late. I know I'm bad about that. I will try my best. It's just tricky when I wake up in the morning and I'm like just completely exhausted. Trying to get out of bed and go stream is hard. I know that's such a stupid complaint, you know, but it's difficult. All right. We're gonna go raid now. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, same time-ish. Whenever I start, I guess. Ideally 3 p.m. But yeah, thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. And I'll see you around. Bye. Bye-bye.